trying some ASMR action, or whatever you call it. No need to fear, I am in a different location today because my room is being used for exams this week. So I needed a place that was relatively quiet, as far away from the exam action as possible in order to film uninterrupted. So I picked the old phys ed office that I think has not been touched since like last June. Oh, I think they're trying to change it into something, because I see like makeover project. Oh my God, we've been frozen. We've had a snowstorm. We thawed, we froze. We had a snow day. We had another snowstorm-ish. It's like winter woke up and realized, oh, holy cats, it's mid-January. I think it's time to like get into action. And what's gone into action is my university class, because the class is called Leadership in Action. And I'm not as worried as I was a few weeks ago. I mentioned that I hadn't written a paper since 1998. It's comforting to know that there are some people who are in a similar boat as I am, so I'm happy. I want to make sure that the work that I do is on par with what is expected of a university student today. Seeing as back in my days, with the dinosaurs, stuff being submitted via email or typed up, it didn't always exist. You think I'm joking, I'm not kidding. So basically, Leadership in Action there's a lot of self-reflection, a lot of analysis on our beliefs and values as a leader, which I find is not something that is unknown to me. I've been teaching leadership since 2006? 2006, yes. 2005 to 2006. And it's something that I do on a regular basis, practically as often as I'm looking for documentation for my students. So a lot of the things that we're looking at in this class has to do with some of the stuff I teach my students. For instance, SMART goals. And for this class, we have to set a SMART goal. And one of those goals for me will be to increase the number of YouTube videos that I create, specifically on the theme of educational leadership. That doesn't mean that I won't do my other stuff. Not like I've got that many videos. This is my other stuff. But I am going to try and explore an angle that is more geared towards what I'm doing right now in my class. So that's my goal. I'm going to try and do, in earnest, a video a week. So I know over the next 20 days. So once every week for the next month or so. And today's topic is going to be how to be an authentic leader. Authentic leadership is something that resonates with me, because the entire premise of being an authentic leader is being yourself and being true to yourself, recognizing your forces and your weaknesses, and like embracing those weaknesses, showing that vulnerability, and not being afraid to create bonds and relationships with the people around you. I'm summarizing this because I don't want this video to be a 10-minute video. I want this to be short and sweet. So being true to myself means, in my case, I'm a very passionate person. I'm a very dynamic person. I'm not afraid to show emotion. To me, as a teacher, showing your emotions is part and parcel with your teaching routine. You have to be happy, you have to be angry, you have to be sad. It's part of being human. It also goes with my own personal philosophy. Humanity, heart, and openness. You have to show that side to your students, and then they can relate in a weird way. So it's not uncommon for me to start bawling my eyes out in class. It happens. It happens. It's like there's a box of Kleenex. Well, usually there's a box of Kleenex in my room. But as a leader, as an administrator, I've often been told by some of my administrative colleagues, some of my friends who are either VP or principal, that you need to establish need to form a shell around you, because you're going to be bombarded, you know, from every side, and you need to toughen up. And I understand that part. You know, to be resilient is important in any job when it comes to education. Having that resiliency is necessary. But is it okay as an administrator to show your emotions? Or do you have to have a poker face? I'm sure there's like a gray area between that, in between those two extremes. I'm not talking about bawling my eyes out every day. But how does one manage their emotions when they are naturally very passionate and very energetic? I don't have an answer to that. So I'm looking for you, internets, to give me an answer. I encourage you to leave them in comments. You can email them directly to me. I'll put my email in the thing at the bottom. I'm looking for an answer to this question. How does a leader manage, share their emotions in a leader-like way? Oof. As you can see, I haven't scripted anything. I'm just like, off the cuff. So yeah. So that's going to be my SMART goal. I'm going to create a video a week. And I'm still promising I'm going to be doing a mukbang or whatever it's called with my students. And we're going to talk about, teacher-student stuff. I promised them poutine. You have to understand, you bring poutine to students, they become your best friend. I am not encouraging bribing, that is not what I'm doing. But a well-placed poutine, here and there, once in a while, it has a certain effect. Just saying. So on that note, internet, have yourself an awesome day.